So listen to me. The if else ladder. If, else if, and the last one is the else statement. Okay, this is the example. If, else if, else. First if is seeing whether the character ch is coming as a parameter to the function. ch is coming as a parameter to the function. Function name is here test. So inside the test, this ch is coming as a parameter. Okay. And which type of function? It is void function. And what it is doing? It is using some of it is using the if else ladder. So first one what will test? If ch greater than equal to 48 and ch less than is equal to 57. That you know, that is for a digits. So you will print what? Alphabet. Yes. Sorry, digit. You will print digit. Right. Second one. Second one is else if. So easily you can write else if. What it will be done? For uppercase, it will be 65 to 90. Greater than equal to 65, less than equal to 90. Then we will print uppercase. Then 97, third one, 97 is, third one is 97 to 122. Right? And the fourth one is the else, showing special character. Then 9.7, this program is finding the roots of a quadratic equation. So for that what is required first? To find out the D. D for what? In the what? V square minus 4ac. What is it called in mathematics? Discriminant. Okay, why it is called discriminant? Because it shows what will be it is the main thing to decide how many roots, okay, will be there, and the roots will be real or imaginary, right? So you have to find out first D. The function is taking what? The function is taking three things. What are those three things? In the quadratic equation function takes three things. What are those three things? B, yes, A, B and C. What are their data type? INT. Good. INT A, B, INT A, INT B and INT C. So this will be also a void function. When you will use it, then you will simply use it without storing in a variable or without using it in a expression, right? Where you will use it? In the main function. So what it is doing first? Finding the D first. D is the B square minus 4 into A into C. So that will decide what to do. So here you will do again three things. It is also if else ladder. You have to use. First you will write if D is greater than 0. Okay, you will do something. Then in else if you will do what? D equal 0. Then I think how many answer? Only one answer, X. Okay. But in the previous case, X1, X, two answer. X1 and X2. Two answers. When D greater than 0, discriminant greater than 0, two answers. Right? When D equal to 0, only one answer, minus B by 2A. Okay. And the last one is the else. Last one is else, that will show imaginary. Right? So you will call this function quadratic function. Here in the book the function name is different, roots. Clear? Then alternative to if. Alternative to if is the question mark colon. Okay, question mark colon. So if your if statement is like that, if A greater than B, C is equal to A, otherwise means else C is equal to B. If this is the right, if this is the thing, how you will write it in the alternative to if, that is what? Conditional operator, question mark colon. So before question mark you will write A greater than B. After question mark you will write the true result, that is A. In the after colon you will write the false result, that is B. So that you will store in the what? C. So this side result, right side result, right side of a equal, okay, that result is one thing, either A or B, and the right side is always assigned to the left side variable, okay. So when you compare a if and a question mark colon, you will see question mark colon is more concise, more smaller, clean and compact, smaller code. Another difference is that conditional operator question mark colon produces an expression. Yes, this is produces an expression because this has a result. I told right side as a result that will be stored in the left side variable. Understood? So that is a result. So it is an expression, you can see. Then you have to do more, that nested condition, right? Nested conditional operator. Okay. So that will be a little complex. So question mark colon operator is used in its nested form also. Then it becomes difficult. It is written complex and difficult to understand. But it can be used. Right? So question mark colon is where it is used, it is written. This form of question mark colon is generally used to conceal the purpose of code. Okay? To conceal the purpose of conceal means hiding. Clear? Then this switch statement. Okay. Switch statement. Switch statement also is used instead of a if. But for whom it is used? When it is written for equality testing. When it is required for equality testing. If A equal 5, if A equal 2. Okay. So equality testing when you are having, you can use this switch case instead of that. It will be little better, more understood, means more clear. Okay, the syntax of switch case is here in 294. Case constant 1, case constant 2, case constant 3, like that. Okay, and the last one is the default. Okay, and in every case you are finding, you are having a, you can have a break statement at last in a, okay. So case, suppose 1, constant is, my constant is 1, then I have some lines, some statements under it, and the last one may be break or may not be. So like that, how many case values you can put? Any number of case values. Then need not be put in the order. That means another case may be, case 5 may be before case 1, and it's block. There is no curly bracket here. In its case block, no curly bracket. Right? You know that case block, every block is started with a curly bracket and ended with a curly bracket. But case block is different. Only one pair of curly bracket are there, that is in this switch. Okay, switch is its starting point, so it takes one expression, it doesn't take any relational expression, only arithmetic expression. So suppose you are giving, okay, date of DOW. DOW is a variable, int variable, date of the week, right, which is taken in the function, which is taken as the parameter of the function, int DOW, right? Then that DOW is used here. I told one pair, switch has a curly bracket pair, right? So switch will end in some places, up, down, that will be after all the cases. But the last one should be, maybe default. That also you may, okay, omit. And in the last one, that last I told, there is the, after all the cases, default is used. Default as block also has many statements, and you may not write the break statement there, but it is a good practice to write break statement everywhere. Even in the default you should write. Why? Because last one, whether it is default or whether it is simply a case, default may be absent in your switch statement. Okay. So in the last one you may not write the break statement, right? But it is advisable to write the break statement also at last. Why? Because sometimes you may change your program, or other persons may change your program. He may forget to write the breaks in that place, right? Then it will be difficult. So inside one case also you can use. So that means switch case can be also nested, right? Curly bracket is only for the switch it is required. Yes, you can use, will use, right? So that function will be again, this switch statement will be written inside a void function, and this date of the week it is taken. So if it is 5, okay, answer will be stored what? Thaw state. In answer, what will be stored? Thaw state. And at last, I have told break will be there. If you are not, if you are means leaving the break, then in your book you see, in case 5 thaw stage is there. But if you are omitting the break, then answer will be again Friday. Yes or no? Because it will fall through, it will go through all the other cases from the matching point. From the matching case, it will go through all the cases, right? Case blocks. So, give the break always. So, this was the program to test whether a date is suppose you are sending a day of the week 10, then it should show wrong number, wrong day number. So wrong day number should be, the message should be stored in the default case, right? So there is another program to find the area of the circle, rectangle and triangle. There is a menu, in 1, 2, 3. Okay, menu items are 1, 2, 3, and it is told enter your choice from 1 to 3. inp.next int, scanner object is inp. Okay, next int function is helping you to take a value. You are taking the value and storing in ch. You are sending this ch to the switch block, and in the switch block you are having case 1, case 2, case 3 and default. So because of default, you need not write on the menu 3 for exit. 4 for exit. Understood or not? Because of default, in the default block, you are writing break or system.exit function you can call to go out. System.exit bracketed 0. Right? So, if case is equal to 1, that means your ch1, then you are calling the circle area function. Circle area function you are giving some values and the result is stored in the area. Okay. So, after the switch statement, switch block, you are showing the area. Okay. Whether you have gone to case 1 or case 2 or case 3, the area is stored. Area is calculated. So after the switch block, you are showing the area. Understood? So here it is giving about the difference between the switch and a if else. Switch for a equality, but if else is more versatile. Many things can be done in if else. Okay. If can have, I told only switch can only be used for equality, but here any relational expression in if you can use. A greater than B, A less than equal to B, all this. A greater than equal to B and A less than equal to 20. That is the logical expression. In a switch you are not able to use the, you are not checking with the variables. Switch variable is checked with the only constants, test constants. But in if you can use variable with variable. Okay. So you can use also some unrelated variables in, but in switch, if you are sending CH, you have to use 1, 2, suppose CH is the numeric integer, then you have to test only 1, 2, 3. If else can handle ranges 10 to 20, 50 to 100, but switch cannot handle ranges. If you can handle ranges, but ranges switch cannot. Acha, switch, but sometimes the switch can handle ranges. But if the ranges are in the, okay, in a, what you say, arithmetic progression in FP. You have read FP? You have read GP, FP? No? That is in the actually CBSE course. CBSE course, FP is there, GP is there, all these are there. Geometric progression, arithmetic progression, this is not there in it. So that is a little higher than that. Okay. So what is FP? Means they have difference is same. Suppose that is means uniform difference, like 100 to 200, 200 to 300, okay, like that range. Huh? That can be handled in the, okay. Will you do a program for that? For testing different, testing the, handling this type of range, we'll do the program. So you have to write a program, write the question, write a program. To find how many students in these ranges, how many students are getting marks in these ranges, total marks in these ranges. First one I am putting 100 to 300 or 100 to 200. 200 to 400. How many students, how many in these ranges separately? Like that means 100 to 200, how many are getting? Right? 200 to 400, whose total mark is 200 to 400? Right? That means 201 to 400, okay? And this one is 401 to 600. What is your total score? Total score in the 1000. Okay. Let it be 600. 100 to, 0 to 200. Okay. Or 1 to 200. First range is 1 to 200. Second range is 201 to 400. Third one is yes, Understood? So how you do? Can your if can do it or not? Suppose you are taking the mark, total mark, TM. You are taking the total mark in TM. You can use it if or not. In the if, what you will do? If TM is greater than equal to 1 and less than equal to 200. That is, then suppose let it be this variable is less than 200. Less than 200. Okay. Huh? Less than 200. LT2H. Okay. That will be increased. Huh? Plus equal to 1. LT2H plus equal to 1. That is 1. Another LCF will be there. In another LCF, what will be there? TM greater than equal to 200, greater than equal to 201, and TM less than equal to 400. That will be another. Like that it will continue. But now imagine how can you do it in the switch. Can you do it? No? Okay. See, it is very easy. Just you do one thing. You find TM by, you do TM by 200. You do. TM is total mark. TM by 200. Suppose somebody is getting 150. Okay. Or somebody is getting only 10 marks. 10 by 200 will be how much? 10 by 200. Are 10 is in integer or 200 is integer. Then what is the result? 0. 0. So TM by 200 you are putting in a. Okay. Suppose the variable is C. Okay. Suppose somebody is getting 250. So TM by 200 will be how much? 1. Huh? Another is getting 480. So 2. Yes or no? So now your case block will be, it will be switch C, right? Your case block will be what? Case, first one you will do 0. First one you will do 0. Second one will do case 1. Like that. Any default you will put. How many you will do? After that default. How many if else were there, that many you will do. And in the if else ladder also you have else. So instead of else you will write here default. Clear? Huh? Case block, that one, LT 2H plus equal to 1 and break. Break is needed everywhere. LT 2H, LT 4H, like or not? Like that.